ni Mayor is yung kapatid niya,
Brother.
si Engineer Ronald Felix.
Okay. So, that's a possibility. Parang
That's a possibility.
Okay.
Meron ding, but the family has not really decided yet.
Okay.
The entire family has not really decided yet. If it's really Engineer Alfilor or the incumbent councilor, which is Emmanuel Alfilor Jr., yung anak ni former Mayor Manny. He is the incumbent councilor of Iriga. So, it's another possibility. And of course, we also have board member, Rupert Alfilor. So, he can also be one of the possible contenders. So, wala pa talagang definite dyan yung family. Insofar as I know, no, wala pa akong information na talagang nag-decide na yung family kung sino ang tatakbo. And then, pero syempre, of course, Nonokoy is an incumbent councilor, is still one term to run, and then also the board member has also one term. So medyo hindi ko pa rin masabi. Dapat.
What about on the other side? Who do you think would also be running? You know, you have the Alfilors and you say
I think I heard San Fortuno will run for Congress, of course.
Okay. What about on the
sa Iriga naman, I heard that Buboy Villanueva will also run. He's the incumbent vice mayor.
Okay.
Yun ang alam kong.
Do you see a two-prong fight dyan sa Iriga na as far as magkakaagputol o more of 1:1? I'm not really sure. Okay.
But kung ano man ang pwede kong sigurado kong pwedeng sabihin ngayon is that definitely may isang Alfilor dyan na tatakbo.
I see. Okay.
Sa pagka-mayor. At saka definitely tatakbo yun si Buboy Villanueva.
Okay, but hindi pwede mangyaring dalawang Alfilor.
Hindi ko din sure.
Hindi mo rin sure.
Di natin alam, di ba?
Talaga, yes. In politics talaga.
Kumbaga, in fact, we've seen that. But, you know, if there's one thing that I really pride a lot in being an Alfilor is that our ties are very strong. No, our values with regards to the hierarchy in the family is very strong, and it has been our strength for all these years, ever since my grandfather ran in 1927 as a mayor of Iriga City. That's how he started, no? As a young lawyer, he ran for mayor in Iriga, then still a town, no? He is the first mayor of the Commonwealth. Okay, bilib na bilib ako sa lolo ko kasi ang lolo ko naging lawyer at the age of 23, naging mayor at the age of 25, na itayo ang university ang school at the age of 36. Just imagine that, no? I'm already 35 years old, wala pa sa kalingkitan na
Okay. I'll ask for the last on the political discussion. Do I see Pichi Alfilo Moraleda one of these days to be in the political scene?
Nako. As I've said always, when newsmen ask me, I am a good soldier. I always obey what my family decides for me with regards to that political issue, no? If I will run or whatever, or right now the facts are there are a lot of Alfilors in politics. I don't think they need me there to model it some more. So, my role right now is to ensure that the university keeps to its mission, that the schools keeps to its mission, that the spirit of my grandfather is alive in the university. Those are my role right now. But sinasabi nga, who knows what the future holds? You know, I never really realized that I would be here in Bicol, running the school. That was not part of my plan. I really wanted to be a journalist, honestly. So that's really. You know, I agree. You know, my perception also is that, you know, I am a good soldier. I always obey what my family decides for me with regards to that political issue, no? If I will run or whatever, or
You know, I agree. You know, my perception also is that you can be of help to your community without necessarily being in the
that's
political
true.
scene. No?
In fact, you can help more.
Right. In fact, you can be more effective by not being in the political scene. No?
Yes.
So in short, it does not really, always follows that you must be in the political scene for you to be able to effect some changes. No?
Yes.
I think in your chosen career or where you are, you can do also a lot. Yan ang-
And I have a lot more friends.
Right.
I can say that because your world is bigger when you're not in politics.
That's true. You're friends of everybody
Yes.
for sure.
Would you believe that in that little party where we met, there was Nonoy Magtoto and Jojo Preto in the table with me. I mean, if you're a politician, the likelihood of that happening of an Alfilor and a Magtoto in one table together, that's a little bit...
In fact, that's one of the things that we maintain here at GNN. We are friends of everybody.
Yes.
If you notice, we guest all from all political sectors, because that's one thing that we believe, that if you're friends of everybody, you'll be able to serve more the people. Especially being a journalist, being in the media, and I guess tama yan. But sometimes you really don't know what really happened, because as I've said, your family is very active in the political scene ever since. So talagang minsan, while you may not be really too inclined, but because of the need, it happens. But anyway, I'm sure that you're doing fine. If ever that comes, I don't think you have any difficulty.
You know what my dad told me? The important thing is you are prepared.
Right.
So prepare yourself so that whatever comes in the future, you'll be qualified for it. You are ready for it.
Yeah.
So that's just how things are. You just try to make yourself.
Kaya tama ito, yung ginagawa mo. Ano ba yung ibang advocacy that you're doing, right?
Right now, one of my advocacy, a very strong advocacy ko is responsible parenthood. For me kasi, naniniwala ako na kung magaling mag-raise ng children niya ang mga magulang, walang sanggano sa mundo. That's how I believe. That's how I think that we can raise good Filipinos by being good parents, no? And in connection with that, another one of my advocacies is breastfeeding.
Breastfeeding,
yes.
yeah. Oh.
I have 2 kids. I breastfed both of them.
Okay.
A lot of people still do not breastfeed.
Right.
Sometimes nga nagugulat ako na kung sino pa yung medyo kulang ang hanap buhay.
Yung
pa yung nagdadatas.
Right.
So sabi ko, if you breastfeed, malaki ang matitipid.
Right, so.
Malaki ang matitipid. So yun ang mga advocacies for responsible parenthood.
I know of a
literacy
law.
also.
I know of a law about breastfeeding.
Yes,
that
yes.
The employer must now provide a space, diba?
Yes, a breastfeeding station.
Right.
Yes,
They should
true.
allow the mother
Yes.
to take, parang off on the working hour for them to breastfeed.
Yes,
diba?
yes. We have that in the UNEP Infirmary right now. Yung breastfeeding station namin nasa UNEP Infirmary.
Yeah.
So the breastfeeding mothers can go there and breastfeed their children.
Alam mo kasi ang perception ng iba, which I think a lot of them think, that pag nag-breastfeed ka, yun daw, yung partner yun.
Parang hindi totoo.
Yan ang mga
Hindi
dyan, di
totoo,
ba?
hindi totoo.
Kaya sabi niya, they'd rather not.
Tsaka
Which I know na
akin,
hindi yan eh.
it's a cost-benefit analysis. Kumbaga, parang bakit mo ibabal or bakit mo itatapat yung kagandahan ng katawan mo sa health ng anak mo.
Right.
'Di ba? Parang
That's true.
mas mahalaga ang health ng anak
Right.
mo.
Oh.
So, para sa akin, kahit pa yun pumangit, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
What is important is your children are
Breastfeeding, I think,
healthy.
is very important.
Yes.
I have to tell you that when I was a young boy,
yeah.
yung cousins ko would also have breastfeeding in my mom's. And we all grown up well because of that.
Opo.
Kaya siguro mawala yung perception na pag nag-breastfeed ka, na yung maapektuhan yung
maapektuhan yun. Tsaka, I think there was this, in the 80s, parang nagkaroon ng perception nun na mas healthy pag lata o galing sa
Which is
powdered
not
milk,
true.
which is not true.
Right, no.
Still, sabi ka na, breastfeeding is still best for babies.
Okay.
Yun,
So, that's good, ha? So, dyan sa university, may mga areas ka na, no?
Yun, yung infirmary.
Right.
Kasi we don't really have a lot of, we don't really, parang bihira sa amin yung mga nabubuntis. So, pero, yun na nga, ako talaga, yung advocacy kong yan ay pinupursue ko yan doon sa mga parents ng aking mga students and even the students themselves. Yun. And aside from, of course, responsible parenthood, no, and breastfeeding, another one of my advocacies is literacy. So, during my time when I was the president of Rotary, I donated a lot of books. And that's one thing that's really, really important to me. Because I love books, and I feel so frustrated when I see college-level students who couldn't even read.
Right.
College-level students who couldn't even make a three-sentence essay in English. That breaks my heart.
Right.
And I think the only way is for literacy. So, isa po yun sa mga advocacies
Okay.
ko.
Well, it's too bad, as I've said,
Yeah.
that sometimes you say that you all have a limited time. So siguro, Pichi, I'll give you the opportunity to talk to our viewers. Any message on your part, especially to our viewers overseas, no, dito sa Inside Bicol?
Okay. So, siguro as a last message to the viewers, una-una, thank you to GNN for having me, to all the viewers for giving us your time to watch this show. And also, I would like to invite everyone to come to the University of Northeastern Philippines in Iriga City. We are a 64-year-old institution. We were awarded as the institution with the highest number of accredited courses in the Bicol region. The year before, we were awarded as the most nationally, no, in the country, we were the ones who had the most accredited candidate status level in Pacocoa, no, sa buong bansa. Kami yung pinakamaraming candidate status na eskwelahan. So, we are really doing our best to give quality education. I know there are a lot of people who are saying a lot of things about the university. Like very recently, sinasabing nabenta na daw yung university to there are a lot of news about it. And in fact, my auntie was telling me, oh, when you get interviewed, you address the people that hindi po totoo yun. UNEP is not for sale. Never for sale. Masyadong marami, number one, masyadong maraming owners. So how could you say, masyadong maraming owners.
Right.
And there is, sabi nga nila, parang we look at ourselves na para kami yung GMA7 ngayon, no? Na there are talks na binibili na ni Manny Pangilinan. Pero that is not true. UNEP is not for sale. We will still keep on going, plodding on, continuing with our mission. So I hope for those, especially for those who just graduated grade 6 or is graduating high school, please try and visit the University of Northeastern Philippines. We have a very beautiful campus. We have about 22 programs in college with 7 more programs in the graduate school. We have a College of Law. We have a College of Criminology. We have our Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Now we have a full service College of Engineering, Architecture, and Technical Department, where we offer civil engineering, geodetic engineering, mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, electronics and communication engineering, architecture. We even have 2-year course, TESDA courses like CHS, Computer Hardware Servicing. So, come to our university, try to inquire. If you want to inquire pala, you can call area code 054, local number 456-0294. You will be directed to the proper person that can answer your inquiry. we are very accommodating, very warm. So I hope you can come to our university and try to experience the Alfilor brand of education. So siguro yun lang po. Thank you so much. Good afternoon or good evening.
Okay. So thanks a lot, Pichi, for joining us tonight edition of Inside Bicol. I'm sure that our viewers have learned a lot from you, being an educator, being a lawyer, and also heard something about the political happenings in Rinconada. So once again, we'd like to thank our guest, Pichi, for joining us in tonight's edition of Inside Bicol. By the way, for those who are people watching there, you can watch Inside Bicol on your free-to-air TV. You don't need any cable, no? Although we're being carried also by some of the cable companies, but basically GNN TV48 Naga is a free-to-air TV. We're also seen on the internet, so we have viewers overseas, no? So I hope that the format that we have here on GNN, we're able to give you development information. So once again, we'd like to thank Pichi, and we'd also like to thank our viewers here for joining us in tonight's edition on Inside Bicol. This is your host, Fred Perdon, saying good night and mabalos. Thank you very much, Pichi.
Thank you.